Welcome to Origin Stories, your place for comic book geeks, gurus, and just plain old fans. Wow, while everyone was jumping up and down celebrating the greatness that is the new Avengers trailer, we got this really interesting tidbit about the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. Let's check it out. Many people are wondering what happens to the Marvel Universe after Avengers 4 wraps up. We've been told by Kevin Feige himself to expect something very, very different and unlike anything we've seen before. This has left fans speculating and wondering what the crew over at Marvel Studios has in mind, and we may have been given a clue in a recent interview. Now this comes from Variety in an interview with Disney CEO Bob Iger, and when asked where Marvel physically goes in the future, this is what he had to say, and I quote, "We're looking for completely different realms within Marvel. The Guardians represented that initially, and although they're coming together with the Avengers in the Avengers film that's coming up. But now we're looking for worlds that are completely separate from the worlds we've already visited. They could be separate geographically or separate in time, not just in place, but in time. So there's almost, it's not quite infinite, but the directions we could go are extraordinary." And then it was followed up by Marvel's own Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, aka Evangeline Lilly, and she had this to say, and I thought this was pretty interesting considering her past projects. And I quote, "We are hitting that lost season 4 space where everything's about to shift, and you're about to lose the solid ground underneath you. And Ant-Man and the Wasp, of course, will play a part in that. Those characters are experts in the quantum realm. And Ant-Man and the Wasp, they are trying everything in their power to safely enter the quantum realm and return back from it because they have evidence from the first movie that Scott Lang was able to do that. If he can do it, why can't we? If we succeed in Ant-Man and the Wasp, then that does open a whole new multiverse to enter into and play around in. I'm not the story creator, so I can't tell you what they're going to do with that, but I definitely see the potential there." What does this mean? Well, those with a long familiarity with comics in general have a pretty good understanding of what multiverse is. That is, various timelines and dimensions featuring other versions of existing characters or alternate timelines. This is probably going to open up the Marvel Universe in ways many fans don't really expect. The first thing that comes to my mind is how for a period of time both Marvel and DC have published stories on different Earths at the same time. In Marvel's case, that was recently rectified with the Secret Wars event, which brought many versions of the Earth together. So what do you think this means for the future of the MCU? I see several complementary but separate storylines existing alongside each other at the same time. Marvel has future plans of releasing up to 4 movies a year, and that could easily facilitate several metaplots over multiple franchises. So tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you click like, click subscribe, and remember, if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.